Hi, and welcome back to Yoga Therapy with Ashley, where yoga meets psychotherapy for mind-body healing. Today's practice is all about releasing tension from the back and the chest, two areas that often carry the weight of stress, responsibility, and unspoken emotion. When the back tightens, it can feel like we're holding everything up on our own. When the chest closes, it can feel hard to breathe, to connect, or to feel open-hearted. There's no need to push or strive. Just breathe through this practice. Move slowly, grab 2 tennis balls if you have them, and a blanket for Shavasana, and let's begin. Let's meet cross-legged on our mat with our non-dominant leg in front. We're going to take our hands, interlace our fingers, and then reach them behind the head. As you inhale, I want you to look up towards the sky, elbows apart. As you exhale, begin to tuck and bring the elbows together. Inhaling and opening up towards the sky. And exhaling, bringing the chin towards the chest. And inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. And moving with the breath as we inhale and open. And exhale and tuck. Couple more times, opening towards the sky. Exhaling. Good. Inhale up to a neutral spine, dropping the hands to the knees for seated cat-cow, pulling the navel in, exhaling, tucking the chin down towards the chest. As you inhale, bring the belly forward first, crown of the head is last to rise towards the sky. Exhaling, tucking, exhaling, and inhaling, opening towards the sky. Allow the shoulders to relax when you inhale and exhaling through. Inhale, opening. So we're just combining breath and movement, awakening the spine. Let's do one more. And inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale up to a straight spine. Gurudasana arms. Bring your hands out, nice wide fingers, and then wrapping the right underneath the left. Bending at the elbow. You can bring the backs of the hands or the palms together, whichever is more available to you. You're going to inhale, reaching the hands up towards the sky, and then exhaling, bringing the elbows down towards the mat. Inhale and reaching. Exhale, releasing down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Arms out to a T. And then wrapping the left underneath the right. Backs of the hands or palms together. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, releasing down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And inhale up. Good. And inhale. And exhale. Good. And release. For this next stretch, we're going to need either a yoga strap or a towel. So grab either one. I'm going to take my yoga strap and I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take my top arm, elbow up towards the sky, and holding onto the strap. The bottom arm is going to grab the strap wherever it feels most comfortable. And you really want to have a nice stretch into the top arm's tricep. So I'm going to be pulling down and getting some tension And you can always bring your hands closer to one another, or you can forget the strap altogether and, of course, grabbing your fingertips here as well. So we're going to be pausing here, taking a nice stretch, breathing deep in and out the nose. Good. And you can gently release, bring your arms out nice and wide, and then we'll switch directions, either with the strap, towel, or with your hands. Keeping the breath steady, and gently release. Great. Now we'll put that aside and grab 2 tennis balls. So we're going to come down onto our backs, and we're going to be taking the tennis balls first, starting around the glutes. This is a myofascial release, very gentle. We're not going to spend too much time at either point. And we're going to be taking the tennis balls, placing them right under the center of the glutes, as you can see. And from there, I'm just going to gently rock with my feet. You can see they're right under the glute. And you kind of want to find all the sticky spots. Any place that your body goes, ooh, that feels good. Maybe. So maybe some parts feel better than others. And then you're going to slowly move the tennis balls up the back of the body, following the trail of the spine. So you want the tennis balls to stay right on either side of one another. And I'm moving them up now, just right above the waist. Okay, and they're just on either sides of the spine. I'm just rocking back and forth, taking deep breaths. Good. And now I'm moving into the mid-back. And you can rest your bottom on the ground too. Good. Then lifting up and moving into the mid-back, couple inches below the shoulder blades. And the more weight you have here also helps. So you can always bring your knees in towards your chest into different areas. This one, it's, once you get past your mid-back, it's easier to add extra weight. And you just rock side to side, just very gentle, not too much. And then we'll lift, move up to the next area. And then, of course, once you get into the shoulder blades, it's a little more difficult to grab them. So you can walk your feet, just lift the hips and begin to walk the feet out. And then the balls are just rolling underneath you. And then you can get on either sides of the shoulder blades next to the spine and just rocking gently. That feels great. So I'm going to keep going, keep walking my feet, finding new areas, releasing all that tension. Breathing deep in and out the nose. And just keep walking. Just walk to the end of your mat. That's totally fine. All right. And now just right at the upper tips of the shoulder blades. And you're just going to move until you get to the back of the neck, the lower back of the neck. And once you're there, you can kind of just adjust with your hands And then you're going to press into them. So I'm more pushing into my heels here. So I can push into the tennis balls and that they can do all the work, massaging my neck for me. Great. Okay. And let's release the tennis balls. And now let's get ready for a supine twist. So reaching the legs up, pointing and flexing the feet. And let's wrap that right leg around the left. And from there, we're going to start to twist. So placing the left hand on the right knee and start to bring it over towards the left, reaching the right arm out to the side into a half T. And then also looking towards the arm that is straightened behind you. Taking deep breaths into the right side body. Inhaling and exhaling through the nose. Good. Just taking gentle breaths here. Great. And slowly, let's move to the other side. Let's bring the knees up towards the sky, feet on the ground, and just windshield wiper the legs back and forth. Good. And then reaching both legs up towards the sky, wrapping the left over the right, and then bringing the knees over towards the right, left arm out to the side, and looking towards that left hand. Taking deep breaths in and out the nose. Good. And slowly uncross the legs and then bring the feet back onto either side of the mat, knees up towards the sky. And we'll bring the knees over towards the left and then pick up the left foot, place it on the right knee. Feel that long stretch into the right side body from rib cage down to the hip. And just inhale deeply into this right side of the torso. Good. 2 more deep breaths. Excellent. And then releasing the foot from the knee, both knees up towards the sky. And let's bring them to the other side. Right foot on top of the side of the left knee. And just allow the entire left side to actually start to lengthen here. So you can feel the lengthening from your rib cage down to your hip joints. Breathing into the left side body. Inhaling and exhaling deeply. And allow the breath to stretch you from within. Great. And slowly release. Let's just bring it all in. Knees in towards the chest and rocking from side to side. Now let's just roll over to one side. Press our way back up. And meet in seated. Our hands in prayer in front of the heart. With grace and gratitude. Namaste. Take a moment to notice the openness through your chest, the length through your spine, and the ease in your breath. By softening the back and chest, you've helped your body release the armor it no longer needs, making space for freedom, breath, and emotional clarity. Each time you return to practices like these, you remind your body it's safe to open, it's safe to rest, and it's safe to breathe fully again. Thank you for practicing with me today. If this practice supported you, consider subscribing for weekly videos that blend yoga and psychotherapy for mind-body healing. New videos drop every Friday. I'll see you next time.